Have you ever had an itchy spot that just wouldn't quit? Most of us just chalk it up to dry skin or maybe an allergy. But sometimes that constant itch could be a red flag for something more serious, even something that could affect how long you live. Your body's got its own way of telling you when things aren't right, and ignoring those signals, that could cost you precious years. In this breakdown, we're looking at 5 specific itchy spots that, especially after 60, might mean there's a bigger health issue going on. If you've been scratching any of these areas, pay close attention. Some of these signs are easy to miss, but they might be your body's way of sounding the alarm before a real problem develops. Stick around until the end. The last itchy spot is the one people ignore the most, and it could be the most dangerous. Before we jump in, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss anything. If you like this, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. It helps me make better stuff for you. All right, let's get to it. Itchy spot number 1. Lower legs, a circulation warning. One of the most common places seniors get that persistent itch is on their lower legs. We often blame it on dry skin or maybe our socks or shoes, but if it's happening a lot, especially around your shins or ankles, it could be a big warning sign that your circulation is getting weaker. As we get older, poor blood flow in the legs can lead to dryness, thinner skin, and even nerve-related itching. It's basically your body saying your vascular system is struggling. Here's the deal. Your legs are the furthest point from your heart, so blood has to work extra hard to get there. If your circulation slows down, maybe because of narrowed arteries, weaker veins, or just not so great heart health, your skin doesn't get enough oxygen and nutrients. That leads to chronic dryness, irritation, and sometimes even tingling or burning. In more serious cases, this could be a sign of peripheral artery disease, PAD, which seriously increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. Take James, for example. He was 73 and noticed his shins felt itchy almost every night, no matter how much lotion he used. He figured it was just aging skin, but when he mentioned it to his doctor, tests showed his circulation was slowing down, putting him at risk for blood clots and major heart problems. By making some changes, moving more, eating better, and staying hydrated, his itching went down and his circulation got better. Want to test your own circulation? Try this. Press down on your shin with your finger for a few seconds, then let go. If the indentation stays there for a while before disappearing, your circulation might be compromised. Ignoring that constant lower leg itch could mean missing an early warning sign of serious vascular problems. If you've noticed this, don't just assume it's dry skin. Talk to your doctor and take steps to improve your circulation before it's too late. Itchy spot number 2, upper back, a nerve damage signal. Ever had that annoying itch on your upper back, near your shoulder blades, that just won't go away, even when you scratch? This could be a sign of nerve damage, not just simple dry skin. A lot of people brush it off, but it can actually indicate a condition called notalgia paresthetica. It's caused by nerve compression or damage in your spine. Here's how it works. As you get older, the discs in your spine lose hydration and shrink. This can squeeze the nerves in your upper back. When that happens, the nerves send weird signals to your brain, making you feel itchy or tingly, even though there's nothing actually irritating your skin. That's why scratching doesn't help. The problem isn't on the skin, it's coming from the nerves underneath. Sometimes this kind of nerve compression can be an early warning sign of spinal degeneration. If you ignore it, it could lead to weakness, pain, and even posture problems that affect your longevity. Think about Roger, 68. He noticed a strange, persistent itch just below his right shoulder blade. Lotion didn't help. Scratching didn't help. Nothing worked. He saw a doctor and found out a pinched nerve in his upper spine was the culprit, and it could have turned into much more serious spinal issues if he hadn't addressed it. By doing targeted stretches, improving his posture, and going to physical therapy, he got rid of the itch and prevented further nerve damage. Here's something to try. Press your fingers into the itchy spot on your upper back. If it feels numb, tingly, or strangely deep, instead of just surface-level itching, it's probably a nerve issue, not a skin problem. If you've been dealing with this kind of persistent upper back itching, don't ignore it. It could be a sign that your spine needs some attention before it leads to mobility problems down the line. If you're still with me and finding this helpful, comment 2 below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going. Itchy spot number 3, the palms, a silent liver warning. If you've noticed your palms itching, especially if it comes and goes without any obvious reason, your liver might be sending you a warning. A lot of people think palm itching is just dry skin or irritation from soap, but in some cases, it can be a sign of liver problems, bile buildup, or even early liver disease. Here's why. Your liver's job is to filter toxins from your blood and make bile, a fluid that helps you digest fats. But if your liver isn't working right, bile salts can build up in your bloodstream. That causes itchy, irritated skin, especially on your palms and the soles of your feet. This kind of itching is often worse at night, and lotion won't help because the problem isn't on the surface, it's internal. Take Walter, 72. He started getting random episodes of itchy palms, especially in the evenings. He thought it was just a reaction to something he touched, but when it kept happening, he went to his doctor. Blood tests showed his liver enzymes were elevated, signaling early-stage fatty liver disease. By changing his diet, cutting back on processed foods, eating more leafy greens, and staying hydrated, his symptoms improved and his liver health stabilized. Here's a simple test. Press your thumb firmly into your palm for a few seconds, then release. If your skin stays red longer than expected or feels sensitive, it could indicate underlying liver stress. If your palms have been itching frequently and you can't figure out why, pay attention to other symptoms like fatigue, unexplained weight changes, or yellowing of the skin or eyes. It's always better to get it checked early rather than ignore a potential liver warning. Itchy spot number 4, the scalp, a hidden sign of blood sugar imbalance. If your scalp's been persistently itchy, even if you don't have dandruff or any visible irritation, it could be a sign that your blood sugar levels are out of whack. A lot of people don't connect scalp itching with internal health issues, but high blood sugar and insulin resistance can lead to chronic inflammation, which often shows up in the skin first. Here's what happens. When your blood sugar is too high for too long, it causes low-grade inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation affects your nerves, weakens your immune system, and even messes with your skin barrier. That leads to persistent scalp itching, excessive dryness, or even slow-healing sores. In some cases, this could be an early sign of prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, a condition that significantly impacts lifespan and quality of life if it's not managed. Take Richard, 69. He had constant scalp itching that wouldn't go away, no matter what shampoo he used. He thought it was just a reaction to a new product. But after mentioning it to his doctor, he found out his fasting blood sugar was in the pre-diabetic range. By making small lifestyle changes, cutting back on refined carbs, walking after meals, and staying hydrated, his scalp irritation disappeared and his blood sugar levels stabilized. Try this test. Run your fingers firmly over your scalp. If it feels unusually tender, excessively dry, or you notice random itchiness throughout the day, it might be worth getting your blood sugar levels checked. If your scalp's been feeling itchy for no clear reason, don't brush it off. It could be a subtle sign that your body's struggling to regulate blood sugar. Taking control of your diet, hydration, and physical activity now can prevent serious complications later on. If you're still watching and finding this useful, please comment 4 below. Now, let's move on. Itchy spot number 5, the soles of your feet, a nerve damage warning. If you've ever noticed persistent itching on the soles of your feet, especially at night, this could be a sign of nerve damage, poor circulation, or even the early stages of neuropathy. Many people assume foot itching is caused by dry skin or an allergic reaction to socks or shoes. But in some cases, it's a warning sign of deeper health concerns. Here's the deal. The nerves in your feet are some of the most sensitive in your body, and they're often the first to be affected by blood flow problems, diabetes, or nerve-related conditions. When these nerves get irritated or start to break down, they can send false signals to the brain, creating that itching, tingling, or even burning sensation. If you ignore it, this can lead to numbness, reduced sensation, and a higher risk of falls or foot injuries that don't heal properly. Take Frank, 74, for example. He started noticing itching on the bottoms of his feet every evening, and lotion didn't do a thing. He thought it was just dry skin. But when he finally mentioned it to his doctor, tests revealed early-stage peripheral neuropathy, a condition often linked to blood sugar issues and circulation problems. By making lifestyle adjustments, walking regularly, improving his diet, and taking better care of his feet, he was able to reduce his symptoms and slow the progression of nerve damage. Try this test. Take a pen cap and lightly run it along the sole of your foot. If you feel the sensation less in one foot than the other, or if the itchiness seems to come with tingling or burning, it could be a sign of nerve-related issues. If you've been experiencing foot itching, especially at night or without any obvious cause, pay attention to other symptoms like tingling, numbness, or changes in skin color. Addressing this early can help prevent serious complications down the road. Final thoughts. Now that you know the 5 specific itchy spots that could indicate potential health risks, the most important thing is to listen to your body. Itchy skin might seem harmless, but when it happens consistently and you can't explain it, it could be your body's way of signaling deeper issues, from circulation problems to nerve damage, blood sugar imbalances, or even liver concerns. Catching these signs early can make all the difference in protecting your health and longevity. If you've experienced any of these itchy spots, take a moment to think about other symptoms you might have noticed lately. Are you feeling more tired than usual? Have you noticed changes in your skin, energy levels, or digestion? Sometimes small symptoms add up to a bigger picture, and recognizing them now can help you take action before a serious condition develops. So, which of these signs have you experienced? Have you ever had an itch that just wouldn't quit? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.